Well, we all know Matt Ryan is the greatest Falcon ever. Y'all can debate with whoever y'all want to debate with. Only Falcons MVP. Spent 14 seasons here. Every statistical category for quarterbacks, he leads that. And I think he's a Hall of Famer, man. And when you look at his numbers and his resume, it speaks for itself. The city loves him. Some people still, they conflicted with these quarterback debates about the greatest Falcon quarterback ever, which shouldn't be a debate. But at the same time, when you start to look at ushering in a new era, taking in a former Atlanta Falcons, probably the best move. How many times have I said on this channel they should get these former players these position jobs with the Falcons as far as defensive coordinator, edge, not edge rush, defensive coordinator, wide receiver coach, because you have Falcon legends, and we even talked about Deion Sanders possibly becoming a head coach with the Falcons. Terrence Matthews, who's coached collegiate all-star games, he's down in Morehouse. You look at Chuck Smith with the Ravens. He should have been the Falcons pass rush defensive coordinators, pass rush specialist, whatever you want to call it. He owns his own training academy. So when you start to look at former Falcons, bringing them home to work inside the organization, I think it's the best move ever. And I talked about ushering in a new area earlier. Guess what? I think Josh Blank is going to take over soon because Arthur Blank is getting up in age. He's got to have a successor in place. And you look at Rich McKay, who's getting older as well. So when you look at that aspect as far as age and what's going on in today's NFL about evolving, I think a Josh Blank or someone younger, as a GM, as a front office guy, such as a Matt Ryan, who's probably going to be a consultant first, and then work his way through the front office making decisions. I could see him being groomed to be Terry Fontenot's successor as GM. I could see him as Greg Beadle's, successor in as president. So he's going to work his way, I think, through the ranks of the front office. Start at the very bottom, and then gradually um, take his, take his time and move up the board. But this would be a smart move, I think, about Arthur Blank, literally because you're thinking about the future. You're putting your son Josh in place to probably take over when you're retired and ready to sit down. But a prominent front office role is probably something that the Falcons need because when you talk about the pulse of the city, it's not black and white. It's not none of that. But Matt Ryan knows the city of Atlanta. He's lived here a good portion of his life. Probably still lives here. He's smart, game savvy. He was a quarterback, so he knows how to think and how to read. What's going on in the locker room, and just it's all kind of things. So bringing Matt Ryan in as a front office, um, for a front office job is probably a smart move by the Atlanta Falcons. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this high profile Matt Ryan possibility coming in at the front office. I think it's a great move. Because, like I said, Pulse of the City knows the organization in and out, and he's a Falcon legend. But y'all drop those comments in the comment box, man. Let me know what y'all think. This your boy Antoine Smith Mill signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.